Hello, this is your host, Michele Moore. And are you ready for a holistic hour to soothe your body, mind, and spirit? Well, I guess you are. That's why you tuned in. And if you don't know about this show, because it's very new, this is all about you, everything you're made of, your body, your mind, your spirit, how you think, how you feel, and exactly what you do to this body, what you feed it, how you energize it, how you relax it, how you rest it, everything you need to do and everything you should be doing, making you think about what you are doing and seeing if there's anything you can do to correct that on your path to a successful and rewarding and an abundant life of just supreme health. A great mind and great attitude of positivity, confidence, self-esteem, self-actualization, just being raring to go, knowing everything about who you are, what you're made of, and putting that out to the world. How does that sound, hey? Pretty nice dose of medicine, don't you think? Natural medicine as well. Yes, natural. It's all good for you. It's all real. And it's all made just for you. Easy. Just about applying the right elements and the right techniques and definitely the right discipline. I think that's the key one right there. Discipline, hey? A lot of us struggle on that one. But it's something that we can exercise. It's like a muscle. The more you practice, the stronger and better and easier it gets, you know? And the rewards make it all worth it. So, how are you feeling? Let's do a quick check. And when we talk about how we're feeling, we don't just want to answer that question without thinking about it. Go deeper in everything we try to do. Go a bit deeper, beyond the surface. How we think and what we do and how we respond and react to everything in the world. Just go a bit deeper. So, how are we feeling? How is your mind? How is your body today? Is it where it should be? Are you consciously aware of anything that feels out of balance, out of alignment? Well, now's the time to kind of give yourself that space and try to adjust. And the first step of even trying to make a change is acknowledging where you are now and not putting yourself down, but just recognizing where you are so you know you have a better focal point as to where you want to go to. So how did you start your day today? Think about it. What was your first thought? Can you remember? And if you can't, do you feel as though you were grateful for today? Do you remember expressing gratitude? Is that something you do on a daily basis? If not, I highly recommend that you add it to your daily regime of getting up and getting ready. The first thing, just appreciate life. The fact that you woke up, the fact that you opened your eyes. You know, yesterday I was looking outside my balcony and I just happened to stare at the mountains. I often do, but for some reason, yesterday just struck me. I stood there to the point where I actually had to sit down. The mountains were just like calling me, just, I guess, trying to get me in that moment to really recognize and appreciate a bit deeper. I don't feel I've ever looked at them that way before. You know, it was just such a deep and just a deep moment of recognizing what surrounds me. And it was a huge reminder that although I might not be exactly where I want to be, and there's stuff I still want to do and achieve, or stuff that's just not quite, you know, in a good place right now. You know, as we know, life is not perfect. But that moment just took everything away and made me focus on the beauty and the appreciation I have for my eyes, for my vision. The fact that I could see the mountains and the clouds just floating through them. The trees that stood still in the background. It was so strong, so powerful. And it was a simple reminder from nature. Simple as that. To remember what we should be grateful for and where our focus should be. And the fact that we always want more. We always want to progress. But recognizing right here, right now, what we have and the beauty that surrounds us, and the fact that we could see, it reminded me that, you know, we use our eyes every day and we take things for granted without even recognizing it. And that moment of appreciation for my vision was like, wow, can you imagine not being able to see this view again? And someone having to just describe to you what this looks like, and you knowing that you used to be able to see this. That for me was a huge wake up call in that moment, a reminder of a deep, deep gratitude and what's to be grateful for right here, right now. So think of what you're most grateful for right now in this very moment. Just one thing that you're extremely grateful for. It doesn't have to be at the top of the list or the biggest thing, the best thing, just one thing you can focus and think of right now. You're truly, truly, truly grateful for. And just hold on to that thought and feel it with deep gratitude and give thanks for that very thing. So this is something so easy, right? When we just take the time to do it, we're in control. So try to just implement this throughout the day. If it's not at the start of the day, during the day, different things to remind you about things to be grateful for in your life, other people, the people in the streets that are maybe security guards or cleaning the streets or opening supermarket doors. These are people that you don't pay directly, no, but they still assisting you to live your life in a better way. Appreciation for so, so much. Test yourself. Go out today and think of all the things that you could feel appreciative about just on your journey from A to B. Can play a little game of appreciation, hey? Let's do that. Our guest today is a Jamaican, Roger Ffrench, who I personally know. And at the time I knew him, wow, his health really, really, really declined. Very poor. His body was calling out and gave him so many signs to just stop. I mean, he will go into more detail a bit later or in a few moments. But my point here is we don't want to wait for that point to happen. And sometimes you might not even get to that point where the body just gives you, 50% of what it's capable of, 20%. Sometimes it's a silent killer and it just takes it away from you. All right. So really and truly, this is about implementing these changes now. We won't see the effect, the destructive effect we've done to our bodies until way, way later down the line. So we need to start tweaking things up and putting things into gear right now. Oh yes, but don't feel it has to be drastic. Just these minor changes. We'll go through a transition period. It's not scary. It's easily done, actually. You just need to make some small tweaks. You have to be willing and you have to understand the reason behind this. It makes it feel all better. And when you have purpose behind your actions, you can push yourself when the tough gets going. So let me introduce Roger Ffrench to the show, and he will tell you a lot more about his challenges from his side of the story. So, Roger Ffrench joining us, Jamaican, living in Ireland. Tell us about your living life holistically lifestyle. What's going on with you?
Right. Okay, Michelle. Thank you very much for having me. And thank you for your encouragement to adapt to this holistic, healthy living. Right. We were both in Jamaica. You saw me there working, and I had plenty energy, but my health was diminishing by the day while I was there.
Sure was.
Um, I was being affected by high blood pressure, you know, feeling sick most days, but just pushing my body to get through the days. I
You're really
wasn't,
overworked. You're really pushing
yeah,
yourself.
I wasn't looking after myself.
Mm.
I was looking after everything and everybody else
Right.
except me, right? But thanks to you for trying to rope me into this healthy lifestyle, which I evaded and avoided,
Yeah. Tried to whip you into gear.
you know.
Here you are.
We had scheduled a few meetings and I didn't turn up.
Uh-huh.
For some one reason or the other.
Exactly. Excuses, but I didn't give up on you.
Yeah, and it was constantly on my mind that I needed to get into this thing with you. And you'd be happy to know that for the past week,
Hmm.
I've started. I've started on this plant-based diet, and I'm eating healthy foods, loads
Excellent.
of fruits and vegetables. Um, Not as brave as you yet, though, to be having everything raw.
I only do
Yeah,
that sometimes, okay? I'm not
yeah,
100% raw and I'm far from perfect, but
but
the point is you started the journey, your journey, and that's going to be unique to you. So, hats off to you for getting this far.
yeah, as I said before, you're a good inspiration.
Thank you.
Because I see your result. I saw your result when I was there.
Hmm.
Um, you looking healthy and the benefits of your healthy living and healthy diet
Right.
was reflected on you, right? So being over here in Ireland, I'm a homely guy. I spend a lot of time with my family,
Hmm.
my kids. I go to work, I'm back home.
Hmm.
I'm not a party guy, so I have a fairly quiet lifestyle here.
Quite relaxed lifestyle, huh?
Yeah, but
You getting your
my
exercise
health,
in?
I've now started running again, right?
Great.
I try to do 5Ks at a
Mm.
time. No, I did my second run today.
Hmm.
Um, and my plan is for the next 10 weeks to do every other day to do a 5K,
Right. So you've
right?
just gone straight into the 5Ks? Like you didn't warm up to the 5K, you just went
Yeah,
straight.
that's because I'm a good runner and I'm a fan of running. I always run
Okay.
um throughout my life, so I adapt to running very easily because I
Mhm.
have the skills, I have the breathing techniques that will get me going on
Right.
the run. So I'm used to running,
I see.
right?
Okay, good.
Yeah. So I'm really happy with how things are going
Mhm.
because for the past 6 days I've lost a pound a day.
Excellent.
The exercise has not is not kicking in yet.
Hmm.
So as I exercise more, I should see more weight loss
Sure.
and I should be feeling better because every day I feel a little better,
Hmm.
you know,
Right.
because this diet and the exercise routine that I've adopted.
Okay.
So I try to motivate myself by posting my weight every morning
Hmm.
on Instagram.
Right.
I try to get a few of my friends to cheer me on, and they are.
Good.
Um, so hopefully I can keep this up. Sometimes I start things
Hmm.
and stop, but I feel there's a need for me to persist with this
Hmm.
because of the state of my health and
Yes.
where it was,
All right.
and especially now with
Hmm.
what's going on with this COVID-19. People are beginning to realize that their most valuable asset is
Hmm.
their health.
Absolutely.
You know,
Hmm.
it doesn't matter how rich you are at the moment. It don't matter what you own.
Hmm.
Your health, keeping yourself healthy,
Hmm.
making sure your immune system is up to par
Right.
is everyone's main priority now because if you lose that, you lose everything. So
Absolutely.
I'm trying to keep fit, trying to do the right things to boost my immune system,
Hmm.
and trying to encourage my family. My son RJ, I have him on this plant-based diet. Roger and Michele,
Hmm.
they eat together because they eat normal. They're healthy though. They're
What's
fitness,
normal? What is normal?
like just regular food, like your
Fruits and
regular.
vegetables, regular food.
Yeah, but Roger was on a plant-based diet as well, but he
Hmm.
lost so much weight that he decided to stop now.
Right.
So he's just
Just
eating in moderation and
yeah.
exercising, and he thinks that that's okay for him,
Hmm.
and he looks good.
That's good. That often happens. It's definitely happened to me. That's why I do segments of like just raw only because fruits and vegetables have little to no fat content. So that will
Yeah,
naturally happen. You start to burn the body's reserves.
yeah.
But you could eat more dense food, pulses, grains, and beans to give you that bulk of carbohydrate. But it's so great to see that you've not only just thought about yourself, you've taken it that step beyond, and now incorporating it as a family lifestyle change.
Yes, you have to always consider your family, your loved ones,
Mm, right.
because we're here for each other. We do everything together, so we want to see each other being healthy,
Hmm.
and succeed in everything that we do. So wherever I go, I have to take them with me.
Right. So, what was their outlook on the plant based diet? What's their view? Were they kind of dismissive, or were they quite
No, well,
open to
well,
it?
RJ he's up to it. He's motivated because he
Hmm.
wants to lose the weight,
Right.
right? And Daddy doing it with him just makes it a lot easier for him,
Yeah.
So he's happy, And the other guys are okay because they look very well
Hmm.
and they're healthy. They do the gym a lot. The
Hmm.
gym is not on now, so they go for walks and run. And Mikel likes his skateboard, so he goes out
Right.
skating, you know.
Right.
So my wife is on a one-to-one diet, because
What's
she
that?
wants. It's a diet that was created in the UK some time back
Hmm.
for people with diabetes, but it works very well for weight loss.
Hmm.
And the food comes from the one-to-one diet company, like the
Okay.
the people that runs it.
Okay. Well, I don't believe in diets, so I'm not going to talk too much
Yeah,
about those.
yeah.
But tell
So
her to get in touch with me as well, because
yeah,
I'll help her from a
yeah.
holistic perspective. It's not just about conforming to a diet,
She's
but
thinking about the plant-based and all of that as well, but she
mm,
just want to lose some bulk
right.
really fast, and then she'll
Initially. Okay.
go. Yeah.
That's great. So what about food? Because I mean, in Jamaica, we know we've got plenty trees and we can go country and get some food from family and stuff. And the produce here, we've got the fertile land, we've got a lot of stuff that we can naturally grow and eat. But Ireland, what's it like
Well,
over there?
Ireland, there's a lot of farmers in Ireland.
Hmm.
Um, they farm a lot of sweet potatoes and strawberries and you know
Okay.
all sorts of stuff. Fruits and vegetables, and they import like apples and oranges and all of that from Spain
Hmm.
and so forth. Yeah,
Your yard food?
everything everything is available from your supermarket, from which you can get everything to maintain a really healthy
Hmm.
diet.
Okay. And
So
when you
it's
want
not
your creature comforts from Jamaica, like your green banana and your yam and thing, what happens?
right. So for I substitute that with sweet potato,
Okay.
and then you have roast potatoes. I
Mm.
just try and substitute
Mm.
whatever I don't have. I don't worry about it.
Right. You sent me a nice picture the other day of oh, the meal looks so good. What was it? Roast potato with some like it looked like quinoa or some mixed grains. Oh, it looked
Yeah,
so
it was
delicious.
black rice,
Black rice.
butternut squash,
Oh, I love that.
and loads of spinach leaves and all of that.
Yeah.
You know,
This is
it was
amazing. Sorry, I just have to just stop here because this is coming from a man who I used to see indulge in like curry goat. I used to say, Roger, what are you having for lunch? Some and sometimes he would hide from me, like he wouldn't really want to tell me what he's
yeah.
having because I don't discriminate, I don't judge.
Just for the
But I
lecture
mean,
on this food.
yeah, the big heavy
Yeah.
hard food, the rice, the this in the lunch hour was just like, but I said I'm not gonna give up on you in your time. Everyone's on their own journey.
Those food just weigh you down.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
they just create this heaviness inside of you, and it makes everything go wrong with you.
Mm.
When I came back here, my iron level was through the roof,
Well.
and there was a lot of other complications with with my blood work.
Hmm.
And I just started to go to the gym and try to eat a bit more healthy, but I was still eating meat. And I went back to do another set of blood work, and everything cleared up. So
Mm.
it's what you put into your body
Yes.
has tremendous effect
Mm-hmm.
on your health.
Right.
And we all need to be careful of what we eat.
Right. Do you feel that you wish you had took action sooner with regards to
Yes,
this?
I wish I came to that meeting with you, Michelle, honestly. And I wish I started on this diet from I was in Jamaica
Mm-hmm.
there last year or a year and a half,
Right.
because it would have made a huge difference,
Mm-hmm.
with the way I was feeling back there then, you
Right.
know, and my health
Mm-hmm.
situation.
And you see the interconnection with the body and the mind, like how the food affects your mental state, your emotions, your energy.
It does. When I eat like this, there's a certain lightness,
Mm.
like, like weight, there's a burden or weight that's lifted off your body,
Mm-hmm.
like something was bearing you down, and now gravity is pulling
Mm.
less on you
Right.
because there's less garbage in your body,
Mm-hmm.
like you're floating, you
Wow.
know. I really feel good about the change I've made, and I'm gonna keep it up. I'm gonna
Excellent.
keep posting my stuff on my Instagram,
Mm-hmm.
Frenchy underscore IG, and I want you guys to keep cheering me on.
Absolutely.
And I encourage people
Uh-huh.
to just be mindful of what they put into their body and try to, look after themselves, because
Mm.
your health is your wealth, and we only have one life.
Rightly said. Absolutely. I think it's also key to remember that, life is a journey. We're up and down, and you're on this path, and you might have a blip in the road, you know? But it's not about blaming yourself and being stuck for too long. It's about looking ahead, focusing on your main goal, the objective, and just getting right back up there. And it's normal. We're human. It will happen.
Yeah, it will happen. People fall down, but the
Mm,
important thing is to just get back up, you
right.
know?
Right. It's amazing that this transformation has happened. Sometimes life acts for us, and our health deteriorates, or just puts us in a position where we have to listen. We're forced to listen. But I'm sure
Yeah,
you're grateful that you still have life in you. You still have energy, and more importantly, you can now live a better life with your family, with your kids. You will have more energy. You can do things together, like activities and fitness outside, and just make it a wonderful experience.
yes. Life is good. Life is good when you're healthy.
Yeah,
And it's
exactly.
great
You
when you
compare now to when you were having those issues with your blood pressure, and you're getting sensations in your body, your face, and you couldn't move. I mean, it was scary.
Yeah, it was. It was. I was wondering what was going on with me, but thank God I'm still here to fix it,
Mm,
and I see the way now. So
absolutely.
I'll be doing the right thing.
So happy for you. So
Yeah.
happy for you. So Roger French, what was it? Frenchy underscore
IG.
IG.
Yes.
See his journey, because it's a transformation, and the 5K runs. I'm sure he can inspire others to get on that health path. And you've heard it live that this is coming from somebody who was deteriorating, literally last legs, right, Roger? Literally. And he just said, nope, enough is enough. And here
Yes.
we are. So continue on, shout when you need some advice and extra encouragement. I'm here in your corner as always.
Okay. Thank you very much, Michelle.
Appreciate you sharing. Really do.
Thank you.
So stay fit, stay healthy and well.
Okay, I will.
All right. Take it easy,
Thank
Roger.
you very much. Cheers.
We are so blessed when we really sit and just take a moment and think about all the things that we can be grateful for, despite what is not happening, what is not good or great. But right here, right now, in this very present moment, all the things that we can be grateful for. And we are here, we're living, we're being, to say the least. But Roger's story, pretty interesting, hey? I'm sure that reflects a lot of people's lives. Just going about your daily life, being focused on work heavily, overworked, overstressed to the point where the body gives in and we have to take action and we have to change gear and fix things up. So think about your lifestyle and the gear that you're in. Can you crank it up a gear? Are you at a good place, a good position where you have made that change and you're on a steady course of just letting that change set in and make a difference before you rev up the gear? Think about where you are, what you need to do. Every day we have the opportunity to make decisions that either benefit us or don't help us. So think about the decision that you need to make. Every day we wake up, we're faced with decisions, and it's up to us. We can make ones that benefit us or ones that destroy us, ones that are destructive and don't help us in everything that we want to do. So if you want to be on the show, please get in touch, share your journey, share your story. It's as simple as that, very relaxed, no expectations, no requirements, just simply you. Where you are, or tell us about a journey that you went on with your health and your lifestyle path. It's very, very open, but very valuable. But very valuable at the same time, because others need to hear about you. Don't feel that you're insignificant at all, or you couldn't help somebody else, because we're all here to help and inspire and uplift each other. So it's definitely valuable. Get in touch, please do. It's info@micheledemore.com. Later in the show, we will be going into the mindfulness and meditation segment, where we connect with ourselves, our spirit, our inner being, and just have that moment to just rest, relax internally, and be still, be at one with our spirit. So that's a comfortable position, no distractions, and ideally just giving this your undivided attention. I know some people are working right now listening to this, so you can have this on in the background just to keep you in a nice peaceful state while you're working on what you need to work on. But if you can, take that 20 minutes and do the meditation as deeply as you can. But if not, in the background, just keeping your mind focused and still in the present moment, and just reminding you about the effects of meditation and how you can just, get it in there, get it in your life, even if it's just 5 minutes. Just try to get that time in where you just physically and mentally stop and just check everything that's going on and just take yourself away from everything that you're doing. Just to connect, just to breathe, just to be still. We're going to take a few minutes just to do exactly that. Just be still. Listen to the sounds, connect with them, feel them, see if spirit is speaking to you. Just be still, just allow, and just relax. See, that was just 1 minute. 1 whole minute throughout your day. And it felt so good So imagine just taking a pause and just a breather for 1 minute during the day. Any time that you feel you need to recharge or you need to rebalance, just taking that minute. Or you could try and practice 1 minute on the hour every hour to just be still, connect with your breath, just to focus on what's happening right here, right now, and to give yourself that internal check from head to toe. Every hour on the hour, wherever you are. You don't have to be in a special place or a quiet place, or you don't have to be alone, but just to check 1 minute on that hour. And even if you miss a couple of hours due to life, whatever you're doing, just say, okay, this is an opportunity for me to take it on this hour. It's a really good practice. Really, really helps. So just try it, even if it's just, say, midday on each day. Just 1 minute. See, it's these little steps, but they make a powerful and significant difference. So this is a segment that I love, where we just take the pace down and we connect internally. So a quiet space, preferably, but if not, just listen in the background with whatever you're doing, and just allow your body, your mind, your state to just be calm and be still, and not be so pressured, so intense, and racing ahead of time, thinking about what's to do next, or where you need to go, or what task you need to accomplish, who you need to speak to, whatever. Right here, right now, this is our time, this is your time to just breathe and dedicate to you. So while we get connected, let's think about our breath. Let's think about our body, and let's try to connect the two. So let's be still, and let's be in our bodies, and starting from head to toe, let's just engage with our heads, our eyes, our face, and work our way down, ensuring that we relax at every stage. So we go down to the neck, and we notice if there's any tension, any strain, anything uncomfortable, or anything that we can just adjust ourselves right now in order to relax. So work your way down to your shoulders, and just check, are your shoulders too high? Do you need to just take a breath and release and relax your shoulders? Is there any tension in your shoulders? Lift them up and bring them down, and just relax. Work your way down your chest, down your arms, into your hands, and just move them slowly and engage them, and just relax. Slowly moving all the way down your spine, down your stomach, and just engage and then relax. Down your legs, all the way to your ankles and to your feet. And now we are fully engaged in the body. We should be a little bit more relaxed. So let's bring our focus back to our breath. Now that we've engaged our body, let's think about the breath, the air that we breathe in and out, and just keeping that at a really relaxed pace. Be conscious of it, and just focus your attention here every step of the way, just on your breath. So breathe in through your nose, hold for a couple of seconds, and then slowly release. And just think about the breath as something moving through you and relaxing you and releasing every breath that you take. So just relax, be still, enjoy this moment, really, really connect with your body, with your breath. So right here, we're just being mindful of how we feel. This is what we call mindfulness. Being mindful about the body, how we feel, our actions, the tension that we hold, and just ensuring that we're doing the right thing at the right time. So now we're mindful of our breath. We want to just keep it there. We want to keep it at a good place that's controllable and relaxed. And while we're at this relaxed pace, we can be mindful of our thoughts right here, right now, what we're thinking, what was on our mind, and now what is on our mind. Focusing on something rewarding, something exciting, something that's positive. Anything for you that means positivity for you, that means upliftment, that means gratitude, that means joy, bliss, relaxation. It could be a thought, an experience. It could be an image of being somewhere, maybe on the beach, in a hammock, swimming in the sea, swimming with dolphins. Whatever that means to you, just imagine it right now. Being at that place, being absorbed in that feeling of just being still and feeling that greatness that comes from that moment. Acknowledging that you are in control of your mind, and just like now, you can take your mind anywhere you want to go. Anytime you're feeling stress, anytime you're feeling tension or anxiety or pressure, and your thoughts become uncontrollable, you can take the power to control your thoughts and bring yourself back to this very present moment. Because everything happens right here, right now. So once you bring yourself back here and you're in control of now, you can dictate whether that's a positive or a negative experience. Bringing yourself back to the present moment allows you to breathe, allows you to just refocus and stop over-exaggerating thoughts, building tension in the head, and dealing with the reality of what's now and in front of you. So take this practice with you wherever you go and whatever you do. Be still and allow that 1 minute, whether it's on the hour or at the time of crisis and in need, to just rebalance. I take 1 minute to connect. That's all you need to say to yourself. I take this minute. And I breathe. And I go inside. And I be still. And I connect. Being mindful allows you to see life from a different perspective and respond to life from a different perspective. It allows you to avoid impulsive responses and to think about not just your thoughts, but your actions and how you communicate and how you see yourself in this world. Once you go deeper and really think about how you are responding and where that place is coming from, has a powerful effect on your everyday life and your relationships. So let's take a couple more minutes to just be quiet and be still and just breathe. While you're here in this present moment, focusing on your breath, your body, your thoughts, and just being still, being right here, right now. Ask yourself, am I putting too much pressure on myself? Am I trying to exceed expectations? And am I just doing far too much? Yes, it's great to aim toward a goal, to push yourself to your boundaries and exceed those boundaries, to go beyond those boundaries. It's good to have growth and to progress in life, but we still need to keep that balance, and sometimes we can be off balance. With every task, with every goal, with every dream and accomplishment, we should also focus on reward and just recognition. So, are you putting pressure on yourself? And when was the last time you recognized everything that you had achieved and are able to do? When was the last time you rewarded yourself? When was the last time you took some rest, gave yourself a break, pat yourself on the back and said, job well done. This is what you deserve. Recognition and reward from yourself is very, very important. So think about when was the last time and whether that's something you need to do right now. It doesn't have to be a big reward. It doesn't have to be an expensive reward. It doesn't have to be a physical reward. But it must be acknowledged, and you must recognize that everything you do comes from you, and you also need to be rewarded and to be rested and to be recognized by yourself. You need to appreciate you and be grateful for who you are. So take a couple of minutes and just appreciate you. Everything you are, everything you've become, everything you give, everything you do, everything you love, everything you're made from. Just take a few minutes and just say thank you to yourself. This is a 5-minute guided meditation session with Michele D. Moore. Let's begin in a comfortable position with your eyes closed. Deep breath in through the nose and out through the mouth. Deep breath in and out. As you continue to breathe, release the tension and slowly relax your body, breath by breath. Deep breath in and out. Let's visualize lying at the beach, listening to the sound of the waves, feeling the breeze and the sunshine, and just enjoying this moment of relaxation. Breathing in and out. As you look out at the horizon, watching the waves pass by, feeling the sand in your feet and the sunshine on your skin. As you continue to breathe deeply, feel your body become relaxed and feel that tension being washed away. Every time you hear the waves crashing at the seashore, feel the tension release your body. Breathe in and relax as you breathe out. Feel the wave wash over your body as you breathe in, and feel the wave leave your body as you breathe out the tension. Breathe in and feel that sunshine on your skin. Feel the sun rays going through your bones, and breathe out as you feel it penetrate deep through your body. Breathe in and continue to relax as you breathe out. As you continue to look at the waves and hear the sounds of the waves and the birds, you become much more relaxed and connected with your body and your calm state of mind, and you're relaxed as you continue to release the tension in your body and your mind and stay relaxed. Try to stay in the present moment, relaxing your mind and just being at one with your mind and your body, and being in the now, focusing on being still, being present, and allowing the time to just connect with your mind, your body, and your spirit. Enjoy the rest of your day, and remember to live life holistically.